What's up, everybody? Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be making Haitian Legume with my mom, and I'm going to try my best to document the process so you guys can see. It's very tasty. This is going to be a vegan version of the Haitian Legume, so no meat is going to be involved. But if you would like to add meat to it, you can as well. But this is strictly a vegan option. I hope you guys enjoy. String beans and carrots, chayote, eggplants, cabbage, spinach, some more cabbage, watercress, onions. For seasonings, we have cloves, sea salt, olive oil, Cajun seasoning, Haitian épices. This is blended with parsley, garlic, scallions, a little bit of vinegar, and a little bit of oil and salt. And last but not least, we have some creamed coconut. If you can't find this, you can also use coconut cream that comes in a can or a bottle, wherever you guys could get that. This is basically all the seasonings and all the items that is going in this meal. Right now we're about to chop everything up and get them ready to cook. Cut the edges off. We got our string beans all sliced up, eggplants peeled for the most part. Right now, she's finishing up the last chayote, aka, what is this called, Mom, in Creole?
Chiappini.
This green thing is called chayote in English, and in Creole it's called militon. And this is one of the secret ingredients in the legume. Now she's scraping off the skin off the carrot. She does not want to use a peeler. She's more comfortable doing it this way. So yeah, just getting everything prepped up and ready. Cabbage for the most part is ready, and the spinach is ready. Basically, you don't have to really chop it up. What we did to speed up the time so we wouldn't have too much prep time this morning, last night I filled the sink up with water and a little bit of baking soda and vinegar to try to take out the pesticides and, you know, clean off the germs and dirt or whatever, and let it soak there for like 15 minutes and then rinsed and drained it. So I had everything already like cleaned and ready for today. And right now we're just doing the quick prep. It's actually 2 o'clock at the moment, so hopefully we'll try to track the time. Hopefully it won't take us too long. I don't have a huge pot, unfortunately. This is the biggest size pot that I have. Usually at her house she has like this really huge pot, so we're gonna try to use this pot and this one. So we're gonna split it between these two pots right here. Starting to put the cabbage in. That's the first step. Get your cabbage in the pot. If you want to cut them smaller, you can. It's up to you. But she likes to just leave it like in whole pieces, like quarter pieces. She's saying that you have to put the greener pieces at the bottom of the pot because that's the part that's more tough. So it's going to take, I guess, a bit longer to cook. Okay, second step is you start to put your string beans that are sliced up already. Start to put that in. So the cabbage goes in first, then you put your string beans. We did not put the fire on yet. We're just prepping the pot. Just want to show you the chayote, what it looks like. So basically what I did is it naturally comes with like the split, so you cut against that and then cut it in halves, and it has a seed inside. As you can see, we got to take those seeds out, and you cut them in quarters. All right, now she's pitting the middle. It's the heart, I guess you could call it the heart out. All right, and then what else? So you done with that one. So we're gonna take out the heart out of all of them. That sounds kind of harsh, but basically take that middle pit out. And this is what it looks like. cutting each quarter to about 4 pieces. Depending on how big it is. That one was small, so she did 3 pieces. This is what the pieces look like. Now we are adding the militant, aka chayote, to the pot. So again, it's all about layering. When you're making the legume, it's all about layering. You have to have the right layers. Again, we have not put the fire on yet. This is just the prepping part. You prep the pot. Now we're putting in the eggplant. You definitely need a big pot when you're making this. So to give you guys the amounts that we had is 2 eggplants, 1 cabbage. It was 1 huge cabbage. 2 packs of string beans. What else? The militon, we had like 4 of those. And we had 2 bunches of spinach, green spinach. That's what she's prepping right now. She's about to put that in. Okay, did a little boo-boo. The spinach goes first and then the eggplant. So she's basically lifting it up and trying to stuff some spinach in there. And you gotta keep pushing everything down. You gotta compress it all down. And now we're putting the watercress. So that and the spinach are supposed to go under the eggplant. So eggplant is actually the last, well, second to last step because we still have the carrots, but the carrots is gonna go towards the end or midway of cooking because carrots don't take long to cook and you don't want the carrots to be too soggy. Right, Mom? Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's trying to move fast, so that's why we kind of like skipped a step by accident. We forgot about the watercress and the spinach. We didn't put no seasoning in here yet. That's coming up soon. We're just trying to compact everything right now, organize it all in the pot so it could cook thoroughly. Now she's rinsing some of the cloves. Alright, by the way, the eggplant definitely has a dye that gets on your hand. It takes a while to come off, but I'm pretty sure soap and hot water will take it off. So I just want to show you, she's putting 14 cloves in one pot, and I think she's gonna put probably like 8 in the other.
Okay.
So pretty much just throw the cloves in there. So that's the first of the seasonings that's going in so far as the cloves. So this is what the coconut cream looks like. It's soft. It's like a paste, I guess you could say.
It's cream.
It's a cream, but it's a thick cream.
Like
thin.
butter.
Yeah, like butter. You can split it in thirds actually. So she put 1/3 in this one, and then 1/3 is going in this one. Alright, now we decided to add some Slap Your Mama seasoning. She's putting just a little bit of that. We're mostly going to use the Cajun seasoning, but she wanted to put a little bit of that for more flavor. Also, if you want to make it like more spicy, you could put like jerk seasoning as well. You could put curry. Do you want to put curry?
Curry?
Curry powder.
This one curry.
That doesn't have curry.
Yeah.
No. It has coriander. So I think we're gonna add a little bit of curry powder to the mix, just to give it like more meaty flavor. So this is a Caribbean dish inspired mostly by Haiti. Now we're going to put some ippies. We will be doing this in another video to show you guys how this is made. But this is basically our base seasoning that we use for all of our meals, mostly for meats. But since this is a vegan dish, we're treating our vegetables as if they were the meat. So you season your vegetable the way you season your meats, and this will encourage you to eat more veggies. Let me see, let me get a close-up of how it looks. So this is what it looks like. It smells really good, guys. It smells really, really good. And we haven't even put the fire on yet. So this is about to be a pot of deliciousness. Tomato. Alright guys, this is the Hunt's organic tomato paste that is getting added to the process as well. Alright guys, so this is the final layering process. Everything got added. Now we're going to cover it with aluminum foil because we do not have, the covers that I have are flat, so they won't cover. You need to basically suffocate it in the pot, so we have to cover it with some aluminum foil. So the next step you're going to see is my mom covering it with the foil. Now we have our 2 pots of goodness, and we're about to put the fire on. We're gonna put this on high heat for about 20 minutes. I already started my timer down here, and then when we check it at 20 minutes, we're gonna put the carrots in and let it cook down some more for about probably 10 more minutes. So hopefully it should take about 30 minutes all in total, because these Teflon pots hold a lot of heat, so they warm up really fast basically. My mother's about to take the carrots out. When everything else is completely cooked, we'll put the carrots back in. Now we're stirring it around to get everything incorporated together. If you notice that it's sticking a little bit at the bottom, we'll just put a little bit of water at a time. Just a little bits of water. You don't have to put too much. You don't want it to be soupy. So everything's gonna get incorporated together. They're gonna all cook in together. Okay, now that it's mostly like soft, most of the veggies are soft, what she's doing now is mashing everything in together. So mostly the eggplant is the main thing that's getting mashed up. And trying to incorporate and mix everything. It has a nice little color, a little char to it. It tastes good. We did a taste test. It's really good. So I know it might not look appealing, but this tastes really good. Really, really bomb. All the juice that you see in the bottom, all that is going to like give it the best flavor ever. And this is your vegan option instead of eating meat. Again, a lot of nutrients. By the way, make sure you lower the fire at this point. You do not need to have your fire on high.
Pas bien écrasé. Et parce qu'on va qui grabi. On peut faire par contre ça ouais qu'on fait les légumes ouais tout bail mélanger là ouais. Choix et fin né et va. On store longtemps. On va acheter on va tellement cher là.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake. We shouldn't have went to that store. Alright guys, so what she did was she combined what was in the other pot to this pot. So this is how much it made. So isn't that crazy? It was 2 pots, now we're down to less than a full pot. So everything is mashed up. The next step that we're about to do is fry some onions in some oil and add that to it. Then we're gonna add some salt because we didn't add that much salt. So add the salt to taste. And also she's adding the carrots right now. The fire is on low. It's pretty much done. We just need to add a little bit of salt. And this part of the process is over. This type of meal, we usually eat it with either, you could eat it with rice and beans. You could eat it with cornmeal, with bean sauce. You could eat it with potatoes only if you want to have like a light.
Plantain.
You can eat it with green plantains. You could eat it with sweet potato. So basically this is your veggie / protein option that goes with whatever meal that you decide you want to have. I don't know if I would eat this with pasta though. So definitely rice, cornmeal, and all the other starches minus pasta. I actually just added half of a tablespoon of salt. Not too much. You don't want to go too ham. The vegetables have its own natural flavor. And we added a little bit of the Slap Your Mama and Cajun seasoning. So that's pretty much enough, you know, flavor. You don't need to add much more. And like I mentioned earlier, you can make this you can customize it the way you wish. You could put more spinach in yours, less cabbage. You could put more eggplant and less string beans. It's up to you what you want to put. And also you could put like curry seasoning in there. If you want more curry dish, you could put jerk seasoning to make it more jerked. And what else? Yeah, it's very customizable. And it tastes really extremely good. Like, you guys don't know how good it tastes. Do you hear that? ASMR. Goodness.
Alright, just add a little bit of oil.
Yeah.
What kind of oil is that?
Olive oil, good for frying.
Nice.
She's frying the onions right now to add it to the legume. Alright, so now she decided that she wanted to put some tomato paste in the oil with the fried onion because she wants the legume to come out a little bit more reddish brown. Usually it has more of a reddish brown color. So you could leave it as is if you want, but this is her preference. And this is how she alters it. Alright, so basically just pour it around. Just gonna pour that around. Try to get all that goodness out of here. Okay. Now we're gonna do another stir to get it all incorporated. My arms are sore from the gym, so this is a little challenging for me right now. Ah, sorry guys. Is that good? Maybe I should use this one.
It tastes so good. It smells so delicious.
Tastes good. Can I try some?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I put it right there for you.
It's hot. So
Taste test.
it's hot. It's good. It's good. And it, I want to taste the carrot. Pretty good.
Is that good? This tastes so good, smells so delicious. I wish you guys could taste it with us. Not be. I lost my train.
Oh,
Gene, you come use your muscles and do it.
Toujours des plus forts de face, quand te permet c'est ta place, quand te mourir face à face, on a grandi notre espace, tout le monde dépasse, tout le monde s'efface, quand te permet c'est sa place, on a te mourir face à face, on a grandi notre espace, c'est là les meilleurs comme nous, quand te mal comme nous, c'est you want the morning, that's in this, body for me, that's all you take my heart for me, you take my heart for me, long night, yeah,